I'm cheating on her. She's cheating on me. We both have insecurities and jealousies. 9 times out of 10, they cheated way before their man did. Most females cheat mentally first, just to play out the risk they're taking before they actually take that risk and finally go through with it. A just relationship between two mates means no trust and just insecurities, so there is no solid concrete foundation to stand on to make that relationship strong and complete. So instead, it's built on wood that is rotten. That means no boundaries. No boundaries to a woman that is already jealous and with insecurities means she's already reactionary by nature. So even the thought of her thinking her man is flirting, cheating, will have her calling up the guys she's been staying in close contact with and knows about her situation and knows how to play his role. Relationships from the beginning have to establish respect, trust, heavy and solid cooperation, communication, shared values, beliefs, boundaries, order, and structure. That's a relationship. What you in, player, is a situation, but I'll break it down. Now, I'll share my experience with you. I met this woman named KK a few years back. KK was a good woman. She had a great heart, man. I'm talking about a heart of gold. And what I mean by heart of gold, man, if she just wouldn't give you the shirt off her back. She'll give you the shoelaces out her shoes. That's just how good she was, man. Really, really good-hearted woman. And it took a while for me to peep her insecurities and jealousies, but I'll go into that later. Now, when I met her, she was a good girl, like I said. But before we started getting real serious, it takes about, if I'm getting serious with a woman, it'll take about probably 10 months to about a year before she actually meet my mom. Now, me and KK was together for about 10, 12 months before she actually met my mom. Now, it took me 4 or 5 months for her to meet my daughter. But see, at the beginning, she had a lot of jealousy, insecurity issues. And now, I love a woman with controlled jealousy, not a woman that can't control her jealousy. Because if a woman can control her jealousy, just a little bit of her jealousy can keep her competitive. So you want a woman that has a little bit of jealousy that can keep her competitive. See, you want her calf muscle. You want to keep her on her toes to the point where her calf muscle is big as them NFL running backs' calf muscles. That's the way you want to keep on her toes. So controlled jealousy makes that happen for you. See what I'm saying? Because it keeps her competitive. So you don't want a woman that doesn't know how to control her jealousy. See, now that's a problem. But anyway, I peeped that at the beginning. Because like I say, any relationship you first get in, there will be security issues at the beginning, trust issues at the beginning. I get that. But as we went on, it stuck with her. And that what made me kind of think about it twice or kind of taking her serious. Like I say, she was good, man. Good girl. But anyway, fast forward, she met my mom. And I brought her to, like I say, my house. She met my mom. And I heard her tell my mom in the living room, she said, me and Fred been talking for about a year. And I'm just not getting to meet you. But I'm glad she told my mom that because, see, when it comes to meet my mom, I got real high expectations, standards, and goals when it comes to meet my mom. Because, see, I want to make sure this woman is solid. Her character, personality, behavior, and actions are consistent and solid. So before I even let them meet my mom, they got to go through a lot, player. See what I mean? It ain't going to be no 3-4 months meet my mom. No. It's going to be a long time because, see, I don't want to get to where she's inconsistent. You see what I'm saying? Just try to keep that her best foot forward, but then later on, she just slack off. You see what I'm saying? We're not perfect, but I look for consistency. See what I mean? Okay, she met my mom. She told my mom, hey, it's been a year and I'm just not meeting you. But like I said, I'm glad she told my mom that because I want my mom to know when it comes to meeting you, I don't just bring all kind of females around you. When I do bring one around you, it's serious. And my mom knew that. Okay, fast forward. Now, I'm going to get to the point where what made me cut KK loose. What made me cut KK loose was I was at my cousin's birthday party. And it was 3 hours away from where I live at. And KK too, because she lived around the way too. And she called me. And I told her, I said, KK, don't come up here. I said, it's 3 hours away. Matter of fact, it's nighttime. And I don't want you riding up here by yourself at night. And plus, I'm going to spend the night. I'll be home in the morning. What did she do? She went against what I said. And she came. Now, players, I didn't cut her loose because she went against my word, but that was disrespectful. What I cut her loose was because this. if a woman will travel 3 hours to come see you, even though you told her no, now, when things start happening bad with y'all, she'll drive that same distance, player, in bad weather for when y'all break up and you do something mad to her and she get angry or something like that. She'll drive that same long distance, player, to come hurt you when y'all break up. And that was a sign I picked up. I said, if this woman would drive 3 hours to come see me and I just told her no, and when we break up and something happened, she get mad because she was already, like I say, insecure and jealous. So if she was already like that when I met her, and it still continue on, the behavior still continued on, I said, when I break up with this woman, she'll travel that same distance in bad weather to come hurt me or do something real serious to me. So that's why I cut her loose, because of that sign. Now, one of my favorite movies with Michael Ealy, Sanaa Lathan, and Morris Chestnut was The Perfect Guy. Michael Ealy started off as the perfect guy. He really was. He started off as the perfect guy for Sanaa Lathan. You know, he was that charmer, that, you know, he had that mouthpiece. He was cold. You know, he looked good, a handsome guy, had a good job, good dude for her. You see what I'm saying? But though, Sanaa Lathan went with her woman's intuition, her instincts, and that's what a mature woman does. And I'll talk about my female homegirl later. I'm gonna tell you the difference. But Sanaa Lathan went with her woman's intuition and her instincts, and it paid off, because when her and Michael Ealy pulled up to that gas station together, and he had went in to pay for the gas, and when he came out, he seen a guy at the gas station leaning over in his car talking to Sanaa Lathan, and that what triggered him. It pissed him off. So what happened was he beat the guy up. Now Sanaa Lathan peeped that, and then when she seen that, she cut Michael Ealy off. And when she cut him off, you started seeing why she did cut him off. Now that saved her. That little moment right there saved her, because now when the movie went on, man, this dude started stalking her. He started stalking her to the point where he was up under the bed while Sanaa Lathan, Morris Chestnut, was making love, man, was having sex. He up under the bed, wide, I'm talking about eyes wide open, just sitting there listening. Man, I don't know how you do that, man. How you can lay up under the bed and listen to your woman that you just was with get piped down by another guy. Now that's man, I don't know what type of stalker Michael Ealy was. Now, man, lay up under the bed and listen to a woman get piped down, man. I understand watching porn, but man, just actually. Anyway, man, fast forward, man. But fast forward now. Now, when I cut KK loose, my partner started talking to her. Now, this was like a year later. Now, we wasn't cool, but like I say, we was cool. And I would tell him about KK. I said, man, hey, man, KK, man, hey, take her serious, player. She started out good. She do got a heart to go, and she's a good woman, but bro, you start telling her no, you start seeing her real side, and that's when you really get to experience somebody's nature, somebody's really their behavior, character, actions, habits, personality, all this. Start telling them no. You want to know about your partner? Start telling them no. So I said, all right, Jay, I call him Jay. I said, one day we was talking. He said, man, everything going good. I said, everything going good because you haven't told her no yet. I said, tell her no and see what happens. Okay. Now, he had one day, like just like me, he was a few hours away from his home, just like I was, and he told her no, and she showed up. Now, to him, he was thinking with his lust head, and not his logical head. He said that was sexy to him. I said, okay. Now, a lustful man mindset has blind vision, and his ears are deaf, right? All right, I said, okay. Now, fast forward. Now, one day, they got into it. They was coming home from the movies, right? And a dude had called her phone, but she lied about who it was, so it triggered him. He got mad. And she got mad at him, so they went to fight. I'm talking about, man, they fought so hard that the windows, the side window on her side was bust out. And they really was throwing down in his truck. It was bust out, man. So anyway, I wish he would have called me or texted me about the situation, because I would have told him, hey, man, since you just got into that with her, man, leave, man. Leave. So what did he didn't text me, because usually he was like, hey, homie, hey, big dog, give me some tools on this situation. So, but this time he didn't. And I wish he would have, but he didn't. So anyway, fast forward. They went to the house, and like I told all my players, don't resolve issues and problems with physical sex, man. Resolve them, man, with your head, your logical head, not your lust head. And he solved their issues with his lust head. So he got up. So no, he went to sleep. After that, they went to sleep, right? Now check this out. When he went to sleep, she came into the room, sliced his throat, was a few inches from his Adam's apple. I said, hey, I wish you would have called me, J-Dog. I promise you, man, I would have told you how crazy that girl was. I said, I remember I was telling you about my situation where she came those 3 hours after I told her not to, man. I said, that was a sign. I said, bro, I told you, always look for signs. Now, that him thinking with his lust head could have got him killed. See what I mean? Okay, now I'm going to flip this on another side. My female homegirl. That's what I was telling you about for Sanaa Lathan. Now, Sanaa Lathan went with her woman's intuition and instincts when it came to Michael Ealy. Even though Michael Ealy looked good, he was a handsome guy, had a good job, he was charming, good dresser, all that. Sanaa Lathan went with her instincts and intuition. That paid off. Now, my homegirl, check this out, okay? Now, she met this guy out of Memphis, Tennessee, and he reminded me of Yo Gotti, so I'd always just call him Gotti. And I still don't remember his name to this day. I just used to call him Gotti. So, he was good to it, man. I'm serious, man. He really was a good dude, man. He took care of a little boy. And I told him, I said, you like him? I said, that's good because you haven't had a man in a while to really take you serious. I said, that's cool, but he using his kindness and finances to control you. I said, you want to know and better understand your partner, tell them no. I said, nah. He doing all that because you providing him the good sex. You doing all that stuff for him, cooking for him and all that stuff. I said, I tell you what. Tell him no and see what happens. That's the same thing I told J-Dog. Tell her no. I told her. Tell him no. Okay. Fast forward. One day she was at the house. And he was now where she lived at and from where he was. Now he from Tennessee, but this time he was in Texas. And I believe he was a little dope boy because he had that dope boy look, the gold, saying the gold in his mouth, the big old chains, he was kind of like I said, he kind of like Yo Gotti. But anyway, and she told him no. How about he showed up anyway? But now, when he showed up with a gun in his hand, and he shot her. They got into it, and he shot her. And not only did he shoot her, he paralyzed her. And she was in a wheelchair for a few years, man, before she got back to walking. Now, the reason why I'm telling these stories to you players because you asked me about a woman that you're dealing with. They got a lot of insecurity issues and she jealous, man. Now, both of y'all are cheating. Now, I'm going to say this. What you have is a situation. It's not a relationship because, like I said, relationships require, respect, heavy communication, cooperation, trust, shared core values and beliefs, and it has order, structure, and boundaries. But y'all don't have it. Y'all have a situation. Now, if I was you, I would cut that situation loose, player, because if she already had those type of issues, player, everywhere as soon as you leave the house, you calling your phone, blowing you up, man. Like, as soon as you leave the house, your phone was on full, but she called it so much, it's going on, it's dang near dead. You know what I'm saying? I had it happen with KK. I used to leave the house, man. I'm talking about, bro, my phone full, 100%. She used to call me so much, man, the phone used to go dead. I'm talking about texting, calling, like all them was signs of, hey, cut this loose. Because that was a form of control what she was doing. So, player, I'm telling you, the way you describing this woman to me, player, is bad. And I know, like I say, she a good girl and all that, player, but from me to you, player to player, hey, man, go with your logic, player. Go with your logic, player, because it can end deadly for you. And, man, matter of fact, the situation you in is so disrespectful, player. I'm surprised you haven't caught her over your house yet, the house y'all share together yet with a man over there. Now, it can get that serious, player. Like, it's like 5 to 7 levels of disrespect, man. And if she already doing that to you, you doing that to her, man, it don't take nothing for her to do to bring a guy over there, man, be in your bedroom, player, eating your food, like, drinking the Kool-Aid up like, Tyrese stepdaddy and Baby Boy was doing him, man. Walking around naked, drinking his Kool-Aid, You know what I'm saying? The refrigerator eating up his food and all that, bro. It don't take that for that to do that, bro. Like, you can come in your house and see that situation in your house. A guy walking around naked, drinking your Kool-Aid, eating your grapes, and you looking at him. And he ain't even gonna move. You know why? Because if your woman don't respect you, he ain't gonna respect you, player, because your woman represents you and y'all united front. And y'all don't have a united front, but I'm just saying she represents y'all relationship and herself and you. So if she disrespecting you, in return, he gonna disrespect you. You see what I'm saying? So he ain't gonna feel like, because a woman, man, that really know how to play the game, she'll scare a dude off not to even come over her house. She'll say, hey, don't come over here because he'll kill me if he found us together. See, now, you could be a weak dude, but she's saying that to him so he won't come over. So she's scaring him off. But your woman could bring him over there, player. See what I'm saying? A woman will give a man a sign that she respect. Hey, don't come over here when he ain't here. He crazy. So that's just a signal to him. Hey, don't play. He crazy. See what I'm saying? So, player, take my advice and don't think twice. All right, players. Respect.